What up, Raffleaters? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're at the Seawall. This is Kitty Seawall. That's the Atlantic Ocean. That's the mudflats. I'm going to talk about that in this video. This is mangrove that's growing up all along the coast now quite rapidly. A few months ago you couldn't see all of these mangrove saplings. And where are we right now? We're at the 1623 monument. I'm going to show you the monument and then I'm going to tell you what I'm going to talk about in this video. So let's go take a look at the monument, the 1623 monument. So this was built within the last 10 years because when I came back to Guyana in 2013, this monument was not done. Actually, it's 1823 monument. 1823 monument. So 1823 Demerara revolt. The 1823 Demerara revolt was the largest uprising of enslaved African people in Guyanese history, and one of the largest in the Americas. Between 8,000 and 13,000 Africans from approximately 60 plantations along the east coast of Demerara were involved in the fighting that lasted from Monday, August 18th to Thursday, August 21, 1823. The revolt began as a protest against the appalling conditions of enslavement on plantation Success, a sugar estate which belonged to John Gladstone, father of the future British Prime Minister William Ewart Gladstone. The protest quickly escalated into a widespread revolt spanning 20 miles or 30 kilometers from plantation Billiondale to Mahaika. The enslaved people fought courageously but were soon overwhelmed by the superior firepower of the colonial militia. Following the brutal suppression of the uprising, prisoners were subjected to court-martial and sham trials. Several ringleaders were found guilty of causing, exciting, and promoting such revolt or rebellion by acting as leader, chief, or headman of the rebellion. These included enslaved men Kwamina, his son called Jack Gladstone, Telemachus, Richard, and Prince. About 250 enslaved Africans were killed either during the suppression of the revolt or after the trials, and one white priest, John Smith, accused of stirring up discontent among the enslaved people and causing revolt, died in prison while awaiting execution. Many were hung at the parade ground and Fort William Frederick. It was in what is now Georgetown, or executed by firing squad when captured along the coast. A handful, including Jack Gladstone, were pardoned. So this is the monument to the 1823 uprising, 1823 rebellion. I think a lot of the narrative for this monument that we just read came from research being done at the University of Guyana. Shout out to the historians over there. And this monument was constructed within the last 10 years, I said. Like when I came back to Guyana in 2013, it was not here. And the inscription says, "Lest we forget, this memorial honors enslaved African men and women who, in pursuit of their inalienable right to be free human beings, were killed by agents of the colonial regime during the Demerara revolt of 1823. Guyana reflects on their sacrifice and honors them. Their sacrifice led to our freedom." So the monument was unveiled by Donald Ramutar, President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, 2011 to 2015, and on August 5, 20 2013. Design and sculpture, Mr. Ivor Thorm. Mr. Ivor Thorm, M-E-M-S. M-E-M and M-S. And the marker was unveiled by His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali, President of Cooperative Revolt of Guyana, on the occasion of the 200th anniversary of the 1823 revolt, August 1823. So this is the monument, the 1823 monument. There is a woman with a cutlass. There is a man holding a cross and a cutlass. So this is the south side. At the top of the concrete structure is the man. Now on the back there is nothing, it's quite plain. And on the north side there is a man holding a gun. These are all bronze sculptures. Seems as if the fence is coming down. But guys, this is the 1823 monument, and it's the site now of some of the celebrations for Mashramani, which we will see in videos that are coming up later on this week. On the back side of this sign, there's a couple of do's and don'ts, which you can read for yourself. No littering, dumping and so on, climbing, standing or jumping on the monument, parking within the monument complex, disturbances and so on. So the reason why we're out here this morning, guys, is because I want to talk about the coming gentrification of this waterfront, this seawall front